Hi, everyone, and welcome to our second session of our Friday snack breaks with PackView. So let's do some quick intros before we get into the snackable content for you. My name's Jennie McCormick, and I'm a customer success manager here and based in the best city in the world, New York City. And today we have with us our guest expert, Chris Narduzzo. Chris?
Hi, Jenny. Good morning from a sunny but cold Chicago, so on brand. But very, very nice to be speaking with everyone today. Hope you find the content helpful. I am a sales director based here in Chicago.
Great. All right. So to set the stage, previously in our Friday snack break session with Zach and Ann, they talked about finding the right keywords and analyzing their performance on Instacart. Today, let's dive deeper into winning strategies for launching and optimizing Instacart campaigns. So my first question to you is, when brands are thinking about launching on Instacart, what are some of the best strategic practices you've seen to structure campaigns?
Yeah, that's a great question. Outside of just your traditional, search best practices, which we certainly encourage winning strategies being brought over from Amazon and Walmart, et cetera, we also have noticed some nuanced strategies to be successful on Instacart. So I think the two most notable ones here are when you think about your campaigns, getting granular with them in the sense of grouping campaigns by certain ASP, so average selling price, and doing that through tiers. So maybe a low to mid to high. And the philosophy there is that certain product price points can absorb higher bids, to which then leads to higher visibility within the auction, greater competitiveness, and at what we're seeing so far, yielding greater returns on advertising spend. The other big bucket that we're certainly leaning into and seeing great returns on as well is separating out campaigns for club specific SKUs. So most manufacturers will actually have a unique assortment for club SKUs. So with this, we're kind of helping advertisers break out that retailer kind of divide, so to speak, around different reporting and performance. And so with that, we're creating greater visibility into how those campaigns are forming and then enabling folks to optimize at scale.
Great. All right, and then second question for you. In terms of keyword bid optimizations, is there anything specific to Instacart that you'd recommend?
Yeah, Instacart, I would probably say there's about 3 different buckets I would break this down into as far as bid optimization and ways you can take advantage of nuanced things on Instacart. So the first is what Instacart calls their override campaigns, which is a fancy label for manual keyword targeting. So with override campaigns, when you launch those, Instacart is actually also going to launch auto keywords within that. So we understand that's not desirable or favorable for advertisers. So a workaround we come up here with at PackView is at the ad group level, setting a minimum default bid of 15 cents. And then going a layer deeper within PackView, you can actually increase the bids for those manual keywords. So reduce visibility for the auto keywords, increase visibility for your manual keywords that you actually want to be prioritizing within those campaigns. The second bucket is for default campaigns, which is Instacart's way of saying auto-targeted keyword campaigns. So with this, when someone launches these campaigns, what we can do within PackView is enter a minimum bid of 15 cents for keywords that are maybe unwanted, so maybe not on the same category that you're hoping that campaign is, if it's brand versus non-brand, but also if they're poor performing, you can just decrease those bids so that way you're reducing visibility for low performers. And then the third bucket, Instacart also offers what they call bid strength. So what they're doing throughout various times of day, it's updated in real time, is showing you how competitive your bid is within the auction relative to the keywords you're targeting. So they break this out into 3 levels. Red, meaning you have very little chance of winning or none. Yellow is you have about a 25% chance of winning, so your bids are kind of in the middle, but not great. And then green is 50% or plus for winning ad placement. So what we're seeing is when folks actually come into the PackView platform, we're kind of noticing a trend where it'll go from red to yellow to green, depending on your brand and category. But ultimately, we're interpreting that as most of their competitors probably don't have technology to automate their bid delivery. And so as a result, they're maybe running out of budget early in the day. And then with PackView, you can set up day parting capabilities to take advantage of those competitive shortcomings and make your dollars work a little bit farther and remain visible to shoppers longer. So
great. Thank you. Well, that is about all we have time for today. So I want to thank you, Chris, for bringing your expertise to the table. And thank you, everyone, for joining. And we hope to see you at our next snack break. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Jenny.